Yes, for me, I study my MBA in Cambridge in the last 14, 15 years ago. And so I'm very fascinated with the Cambridge Entrepreneurship Cluster. And Cambridge is a home for entrepreneurship. We have one of the biggest cluster of the technology companies there. So one thing I'm very fascinated about is the entrepreneurs network, social capital of entrepreneurs who make it this entrepreneurial cluster, make it successful. So, and for me is that I'm very passionate about developing and training the young aspiring entrepreneurs who have an idea they would like to commercialize it. And so we would like to provide the opportunity for them to explore it entrepreneurial career and also to grow, to build the businesses. I think for me is the important thing is of course they need to build entrepreneurial skills, but at the same time the passions and the drive and the such belief in what they are doing. Without it, I don't think they could not start and develop the businesses. And for me, is entrepreneurs are very special kind of the people, and for me, I'm very proud to work with them. They nobody like a normal people cannot have that kind of drive and the passion there. And you have to make mistakes. You have to learn from the mistakes. So one day you might fail. One day you might be successful. You never know. So, but they have a courage to go out and start the new initiative and new things. So that's why I'm very respectful for these. I think it is necessary. They need to make mistakes, and so that they can learn, and they can learn from what they have done, the mistakes and the failure, and they can build on that. So I think for me, mistakes are essential. I think for me I'm very honored to come and work with the new aspiring entrepreneurs in this region, and I think the important part is the entrepreneurial network and ecosystem, and the entrepreneur and the spirits. So, but I can see that there already some kind of entrepreneur spirits are there. So. And there's also some infrastructures for an entrepreneur. So one thing is we need to connect it and make it happen. And so for me, entrepreneurial ecosystem and the spirits are very important. I think Cambridge is 60 years old. We start from somewhere, So I think here are going to be also quite exciting for the future. A huge potential here because you have a great scientists around here. Very talented people here, so why not? They need to do actions, It's sometimes we think a lot about, we are very intellectual people, We are scientists and researchers, we work for universities. We are very, we are trained to think a lot. And sometimes entrepreneurship is not all the time about thinking. It's about doing and going out and doing things. So for them is that don't afraid to make any mistakes. Have a courage to go out and do the new initiatives and make it happen. And I think that is the only thing I can tell.